If you want to understand function, study structure. The dangerous man is the one who has only one idea, because then he'll fight and die for it. Science is full of surprises. The key is to be prepared to accept them when they come. We have discovered the secret of life. It is one thing to say, here is a molecule. It is another to say, here is the key to life. The flow of information in biology is from DNA to RNA to protein. What is the secret of life? The structure of DNA provides at least part of the answer. The solution to the problem of life appears to me to lie in the detailed chemistry and physics of the individual organism. It now seems to me that the essential difference between living and non-living things is that life is information-rich. There is no form of prose more difficult to understand and more tedious to read than the average scientific paper. The important thing is to know that you know nothing. This is the beginning of a healthy scientific attitude. In science, the credit goes to the man who convinces the world, not to the man to whom the idea first occurs. What we hope to achieve is an understanding of the biological processes, the essence of life itself. An honest answer is more powerful than a clever one. While DNA is often described as the molecule of life, it is really the molecule of inheritance. Insight in science often comes from unexpected places. Stay alert. Breakthroughs rarely happen without challenging the established views of the day. Persistence in research is as vital as inspiration. Science is the organized skepticism in the reliability of expert opinion. Science, in its pursuit of truth, is a profoundly human endeavor. We were lucky, but we were also ready for the opportunity. Great ideas in science are like beautiful flowers in the wilderness. They need care to flourish. Molecular biology is the science of life's essence. Discovering is more about the journey than the destination. The double helix structure of DNA is like a great poem. It seems so simple, yet it holds the essence of complexity and life itself. The beauty of the DNA molecule lies not only in its structure, but in its ability to replicate and carry life's blueprint. DNA is a code, and, like all codes, its power lies in its precision. The language of life is written in the letters of DNA, and we are just beginning to read it. Life's processes are governed by tiny machines crafted over billions of years by evolution. The scientist's role is to peel back the layers of nature's secrets one by one, knowing that the journey will never truly end. Science thrives on curiosity, skepticism, and the courage to confront the unknown. A questioning mind is the starting point of all great discoveries. In science, there is no room for certainty, only probabilities that edge closer to the truth. Scientific progress is built on the ruins of ideas that were once thought uncheckable. We must remember that the greatest discoveries often emerge from the least expected places. The history of science is a history of seeing the unseen and proving the improbable. The history of science is a history of seeing the unseen and proving the improbable. A good theory can only be strengthened by rigorous testing, not weakened by it. In science, as in life, persistence often trumps brilliance. A scientist is both an artist and a detective, seeking patterns and solving mysteries in the natural world. The scientist's ultimate goal is not to know everything, but to make sense of what can be known. Scientists must be humble, for they deal with the infinite complexities of nature. To be a scientist is to embrace both failure and success, for both teach us equally. Science is not just a body of knowledge. It is a way of thinking. The impact of a scientific discovery is measured not by its complexity, but by its ability to change lives. Understanding DNA has not only revolutionized biology, but also our understanding of ourselves. The essence of science is exploration. It knows no boundaries or final answers. The world we shape with science reflects the values and choices of the society that wields it. The world we shape with science reflects the values and choices of the society that wields it. We are the product of billions of years of evolution, and in DNA, we find the signature of that journey. The mysteries of the universe are vast, but with every discovery, we move one step closer to understanding our place in it. Science is humanity's way of asking the universe its deepest questions. Every scientific breakthrough carries with it a responsibility to use it wisely. Through science, we become participants in the grand narrative of life. The ultimate aim of science is to make sense of the vast complexities of the universe with as much simplicity as possible. Science is a journey of uncovering truths, where every answer leads to more questions. Our knowledge of life grows not by leaps, but by building steadily on the discoveries of those who came before us. The universe has no obligation to make sense to us, yet science persists in its quest to understand it. To explain life, we must embrace its dual nature, its simplicity in structure, and its complexity in function. The molecule of DNA is the foundation stone of biological understanding. Without it, we are blind to life's mechanisms. DNA is not merely a molecule, it is the essence of life, a biological masterpiece billions of years in the making. In DNA, we found the thread that connects all living beings across time and space. The structure of DNA is not an end in itself, but the beginning of a new chapter in biology. Great science is born from a mix of stubborn persistence and playful curiosity. Certainty is the enemy of progress in science. Doubt and questioning are its allies. A true scientist is one who thrives in the discomfort of not knowing. The search for knowledge is not about answers, but the refinement of questions. In science, the most profound insights often come from the humblest observations. Discovery is rarely linear. It meanders through dead ends and false leads until it arrives at truth. In unraveling the mysteries of life, we are also unraveling the mysteries of ourselves.